How you guys doing? Try to make this video quickly as the fucking NSA drives over me. Just poured down rain, so I'm not gonna sit on my benches or anything because they're soaking wet, and I'm sweating my ass off. But I moved some chickens. Got 3 other chickens on the nest, so hopefully they stay and become mothers. But anyway, I had my daughter a few days ago. She's about 3 days old. Very awesome. Very happy to be a dad. Biologically, we have my own, and we have 2 other kids in the house that we just found on the side of the road. So it's a joke. But I live with 4 women now. 4 women. So pray for me. Anyway, it's fun. It's awesome to be a dad and all that shit. Go into more detail about certain things later down the road. But I want to talk about big pharma and idiots. You know how people say your body, your choice, and they're talking about the baby inside of them. You can kill it if you want to kill it. You can keep it if you want to keep it. Oh yeah? Okay, well, my wife wants to keep the baby. Okay, you want to keep the baby, you have to get vaccinated. You have to do all the vaccines the CDC tells you to do. But you just said it's my choice. Well, that doesn't count. How dare you? How dare you not want to put things in your perfectly beautiful daughter that has nothing wrong with her? Perfectly healthy. Almost 7 pounds. Nothing wrong with her. No issues. We came home 24 hours after my wife gave birth, which I thought was too long to begin with. I was like, well, let's go home. I'm ready to go home. I think that is a whole bullshit scam. Oh, we're going to lock you in here for 3-4 days. My fucking ass. I'll shoot you. I'm ready to go home. Vitamin K, hepatitis B, erythromycin. Here's my question, especially with the hepatitis B, this main one. Why do you need to take hepatitis B? Druggies that shoot heroin in their fucking dicks, they get this type of disease. People that are being prostitutes and being sluts and open their legs 24/7, they have it. And by the way, if people don't understand this, the female, biological female, the only person that can have babies, they get tested multiple times for multiple different diseases and things. Right? The only issue my wife had was low iron the whole time. And she's always dealt with that all her life. And she's always complaining about things. So they put her on stuff. And the doctor said, you just need to stay on it the rest of your life, is taking these basically prenatals and these iron pills. Because in about 3 months of taking them, we boosted your iron about 3 points, which is a huge thing. And it only dropped about 2 points after she gave birth. So that's awesome. But why do we need to do these shots? And why is it so fucking hard to talk to people about this? I had a big fight with my mom about this about a month ago. A little bit over a month ago. Because in my opinion, here's my opinion, some of this shit could, doesn't mean it will, cause autism. Not saying it does. Not saying it doesn't. Not saying it will on every person. I'm just saying there's a possibility. And if the baby's perfectly fucking healthy, why should I give, other shots? This is like a dog. I have dogs. I have 4 dogs right now. One little chihuahua is about to get killed if you don't listen to me. But I have 3 old dogs, right? 6, 9, and almost 13. 6, 9, and 12. It's protocol to get rabies shots with dogs. My dogs are pets. They love my mom, they love my stepdad, they love me, and they love my brother. They don't really care for anyone else. They tolerate a few people, but they hate everyone else with a passion. Why do they need rabies shots? They ain't fucking around with bats. I ain't taking them to a bat cave. They ain't running around, 10 hours by themselves going to try to find a fucking fox or a possum, a fox or a raccoon that is completely fucked in the head. They ain't doing that. Why do they need rabies shots? Some states it's state fucking law to do it, and you have to have paperwork, and you have to have badges for your dogs. You have to pay $10, $20 a year for your dogs. Sounds like slavery. It sounds like Big Pharma is also in the veterinarian industry too. And maybe I'm wrong with that, but I doubt I am. But why would you give a perfectly healthy kid, a baby, shit? Why don't you just put it on the mom's tits and let him try to latch within the first few hours? That's what we did. We delayed cord clamping, started sucking titties, and the baby's fine. It is crazy to me that we can't even have discussions anymore about it because people's like, oh my god, RFK is going to kill so many people. But that's not the case. There's so many questions and concerns about these needles that people don't trust anyone. Thankfully, we had her main doctor was a woman doctor, and she was completely okay with our birth plan, completely okay with everything. The doctor that actually delivered the baby, the one on call, didn't even ask any questions, said, when do you want to cut the cord? I said, 10 minutes from now. Okay, cool. Another doctor came in because he had to go do a C-section, cut the cord. You know, it was pretty fucking simple. But some of the nurses, they didn't agree with it. The one nurse I actually went to high school with, she didn't even recognize who I was, which I thought was hilarious because I think I look exactly the same from 10 years ago. It's been 10 years. I graduated high school in 2015. 10 years. Is the Sumter Pediatrics, or Sumter Peds, you know, that do babies, that do 1-day-olds and circumcisions and all the way up to 18-year-olds, they don't take patients that are not vaccinated. So you're telling me that there's doctors that won't take patients because they don't have vaccines? Oh my god. We are fucked in the ass as a society. Her family doctor, her parents' doctors, that she used to go to as a kid and stuff, we called them and they accepted, and all we had to do is send paperwork to the office to get another check on the check mark to leave the hospital. You have to play the game. If I was governor, all that shit would be deleted so fucking quickly. Because, FYI, the parents make the decisions. That's the way it should be. And I'm going to leave this video right here. I have probably about 5 family members that are really pissed off at me. Because, and this is the reason why they're pissed off at me. Because I married a woman with the same opinions that I have, and we made an agreement, and we sat down and had conversations, and we said, we are not doing XYZ to our daughter, and we're doing ABC to our daughter, and that's how we're going to do it. And that's how we do our other kids. It's no one's business what we do in this house. Now, obviously, if there's rats eating the fucking kids alive, if you ever not seen that video, look up that video. Whoo! Look up that video of the baby getting eaten alive by rats. Fucking crazy. That parent should be shot in the fucking face. Actually, probably put her in a cage with 2 rats, 2 New York City rats, and let her be eaten alive. But it's no one's business. It's no one's concern. And especially not the fucking governments. We have government in bed with doctors fucking around, and we have those people fucking around with Big Pharma, and they're trying to push shit on people that are uneducated or that don't have the backbone to question things. I believe a lot of doctors, a lot of people in the nursing industry, they just do what the list says. Oh, here's a list of 10 things we have to do. We have to do it. And the first person that says, no, I don't want to do number 9 and 10, it's like, oh, but that's only 80%. We have to do 100. I'm not doing number 9 and 10. I don't want to. And they meet people like me that said, no, we ain't fucking doing that. You know, it's really fun to cuss at nurses, and you can see they've never been cussed at. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later.